Hi, my name's Doug Jordan. I'm excited today to show you a video. A rider was having trouble with her horse, had a lot of anxiety. They were losing cows. So I'm going to try to help this rider get her horse more comfortable, understand his job, and enjoy the video.
This is Ratchet. I've had her for about a year. She's a cat itchy mare that's worth about 32,000 NCHA. I've been petting and sorting on her. We get along pretty good, but she's real strong in the bridle to me sometimes. And when we stop and roll back, sometimes she wants more forward motion than lateral motion because she wants to take off and go and anticipate me. And a little bit of the left shoulder drop that I got to keep held up.
Feel him looking around?
Yeah.
He says, "Are we done yet?"
Yeah.
You can kind of feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. I've seen what I wanted to see. So before I get started, I want to kind of share with you why I'm here, and that my heart is to try to develop a better partnership with you and your horse. There's a lot of ways to work with a horse, and the one I try to focus on is trying to create an environment where my horse wants to do the same things that I want to do. I consider that a pretty good partnership when both minds are wanting to do the same thing. Now what happens is that's a little more difficult on the human to develop that kind of environment, because it's easy. Our human nature is to say, well, we're in control. I'm just going to tell you what to do, and you better do it, or the consequences are not going to be that comfortable. And I've tried a lot of different ways to train a horse, but the one that I find the most effective is the one where I create the idea that whatever I want the horse to do, it's the most comfortable and the safest place for the horse. And the more the horse catches on to that idea that whatever I'm offering is a good thing, the more they're in with that. In other words, you get less argument, there's less fight. Matter of fact, there's no fight. How do we create a partnership? Ryan explained it. What were the 3 points you explained, Ryan? You said?
Work with the horse where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Do less first.
Do less first, yep.
Connection and then position.
Yep. That's very good points. And so we're going to go through some of that. So I'm going to start with Katie. And you felt a little anxiety in your horse. Had trouble standing still. What I saw, there was a lot of activity from the rider. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is for you slow yourself down a little bit and to trust your horse a little bit more. Because I think your horse is reacting a lot to your energy. And I think if we can slow you down just a little bit and relax you, and for you to trust your horse that he's going to make the maneuver, okay? What I saw was your leg came in very quickly. What that does, when you bring your leg in early, it throws the horse into your work, and it throws it into the cow. And you made a comment about that too, I think, before we videoed. You said your horse tends to roll out of the turn a little bit. Is that correct? So that bringing her leg in too early creates that. And I know in sorting, you can only turn them loose so much because you've got other cattle in you've got traffic, and you need to be able to. But to me, if he knows which cow you're on, he's going to be able to help you. It doesn't matter whether we get him to do it. It's how he feels when we get done. Did he feel good about it? Would he go back there again tomorrow? If you make it happen tomorrow, you'll have to make it happen again. You'll have to even maybe put in more pressure or do more things to make it work, because you're making it happen. And stop when it stops. Stop when it stops. That's it. Just back up. Now remember, we're not going to try to hold them still, because the more you try to hold them still, the more they're going to be anxious about wanting to go somewhere. Okay, let him change his angle. Where's the relief at? Back him up. And relax. So he's got to choose, just like you saw me do with that other horse. It left 3 times. Now, a lot of this, some people might say, is not important. You know, let's just work the flag. But it won't be his idea to work the flag when he's thinking about getting the heck out of Dodge. You'll just be blocking his idea all the time, because he's going to be thinking about leaving all the time. We want to get him where he's connected to the flag. He wants to stay with the flag. He wants to work the flag, because that's what you want to do. Now he's looking off over here again. Just take your time and just slowly bring both out and release. You see what he did? He took his mind from there, put it on the flag. What did he find when he did that? Relief. Go ahead and just slowly bring both legs in. Slowly.
They're on pretty good.
Yeah, just a little bit more. A little bit more. Don't release them. Back up. Keep your pressure on. Ride towards that flag. Good. And relax. Good. Very nice. So you felt him. He really didn't want to leave. But he didn't know really where to go. But he knew leaving was not the good idea that he thought it was earlier. That's good. That's usually how things will go. They're not sure where the good idea is, but they know where the bad idea is. That's what you felt, because you were squeezing pretty hard. And he's going, I'm not sure I'm supposed to go that way. That's good. See what he's doing there? Now he's looking away again. Just slowly bring both legs in and release. Good. Be able to do it again. And release. I'd take that as a try right there. Yeah, and you notice his right ear and how his head kind of turned back towards the flag. I'd say that as a try, then I'd reward him for that. See, and he wanted to drop his head. If you'd gave him more slack, he wouldn't have ran into the pressure there when he dropped his head and wanted to relax. You think it's kind of his idea now to kind of stay there? Yeah. Where before it was kind of a wrestling match. He's wanting to leave and you're wanting to stay, and it was busy, right? But now you're feeling a little different horse where he's going, you know what? I've tried leaving and it hasn't been working out too well. And he's starting to get the idea, maybe if I just hang out here with this flag, I can be comfortable and be okay. Okay? Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. 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 Lightly squeeze him right there. Both legs slowly coming in. Release. Good. I'm going to have you pet on him right there. Just keep petting. I'm going to run the flag away from you. You just keep rubbing on him. So, you did a good job. What you did there, you got the message across to him that that flag was a lot better deal than he thought it was. Because in the beginning, you felt him being anxious and ready to leave, disconnect, let's get out of here. At the end, I moved that flag back and forth. What did you feel? He's moving with it. Wherever it went, he wanted to go. Now, when I stopped it, he went to backing up, thinking, maybe I need to get away from it. but then you just lightly pressed him and just, what did he find? Oh, yes, the relief is right here. So I thought it was some good changes in there.